Okay, here I am at hive number 1. I'm going to do another inspection today, see what's going on in there. I'm going to dedicate this inspection to my niece Ellie. I know Ellie's interested in my bees. She's going to be coming out to my house pretty soon and she's going to see them again. We always walk back and watch and see what they're doing. So now we're going to look inside their house, Ellie, and we're going to see. Look at all those bees. Look at. They're just having a good old time. So we'll set that there. It looks like they're working in there. Now this is a frame I put in there a couple weeks ago. They haven't done nothing really on it. They haven't built out the comb. This is what they call the foundation. And they're just hanging out there, not doing nothing. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to replace that with some honeycomb. The honey I took out of the other hive a week or so ago, I'm going to put it in here, give them a helping hand. Another frame, they're not doing nothing. They're pretty calm this morning. I'm looking for the queen, but I don't see a queen on here. By the way, Ellie, this particular hive died out over the winter. I lost all my bees because they didn't have enough food to eat. So this year we're going to help them along. We're going to feed them and make sure we feed them good. Now I'm going to pull another frame here. This frame, they're starting to draw out. By drawing it out, I mean they're making comb. If I can get it out. See, now this has got a little bit of comb on there. Now this side's got some capped honey. This is honeycomb. That's the white on top of the honeycomb. That's capped. There's honey underneath that white stuff. This here is called burr comb. They stick it to everything. Here's another frame, got some honeycomb on it. And you see the little hexagons? Those are where the bees are putting the honey. It's hard to tell, but there is honey that you can see in some of them. When the honey gets ripe and you can eat it, then they coat it with the white wax. They get the moisture content real low. Wow, look at all them bees. They're having a good old time. Now look at the difference between the comb. You see that honeycomb up there with the white on it? That's got honey in it. Then you look at this comb here, it's brown. Those got baby bees inside there. Those baby bees are going to hatch out. And when they hatch out, they become nurse bees for a couple weeks inside the hive. They last about 3 weeks in the hive before they go out and start bringing honey back. Bring back nectar to make the honey. I'm looking to see if I can see the queen, but I don't see her. That big bee right there, that's a drone. That's a male bee. All these other bees are little female bees like you. I still don't see no queen. This hive is doing a lot better than it did last year. There's some more brood with some honey on the top. What they do is they open themselves up and they eat the honey when they have to, when they're out of food. I don't see no queen on this one either. They always tell you to put the frame back in the same way you took it out. I don't know if you can hear them, but they're buzzing pretty good now because I'm moving it around. Now what this smoke does, it calms the bees. You don't want to give them too much smoke because then they think there's a fire and they want to run. So there, I put those 2 honey frames in, so they got more food. Now the trick is to take this one off and look in the bottom box. There's 2 boxes. And by the way, there's a new queen in this hive, and she don't have a name yet. And I'm thinking of a nice name to name her. See, I got to pry the 2 boxes apart. They glue the boxes together with what they call propolis. Propolis is bee glue that they collect off of trees. This box is really heavy now. Look at all them bees. It's a lot more bees. So a little bit of smoke, what they'll do is they'll go down in between the frames. These are hive tools. They help you separate the frame so you can pull them out. See, that's stuck together. And you gotta be careful you don't squish any bees. Now there's a bottom frame. No comb on there. That's just the foundation that I put in there to help them better build. Now this has got comb that's built out. I don't see any eggs. There's some honey underneath those white caps on this side. Still looking for the queen, but I haven't found her. She's got to be in there somewhere because there's a lot more bees in this hive than there was several weeks ago. Look at all them bees. There's a lot of brood frames, broom comb, and there's a lot of honeycomb. Look at them bees hanging. They're forming a chain. Isn't this amazing, Ellie? I still don't see the queen. Still looking for her. She's very distinct when you find her. I've only found the queen a couple times in these hives. Look at all them bees. This one's got brood comb, a little bit of honeycomb in the corners. Look at all the brood comb on that side. All those tan cells, those are going to be baby bees in a couple of weeks. That one right there, that's open, look inside there. There's like a little white thing inside. I don't know if you can see it. But that's a larvae. Eventually they'll cap that over. And that looks like it's going to be a drone. The drones are the male bees. They're the protectors of the hive. I don't see the queen. Hey Ellie, I haven't found the queen, even though I know she's laying eggs because there's brood comb in there. But we gotta name this queen, and I'm thinking we ought to name it Queen Ellie. The other hive over there, the one over here, that got Queen Kathy in there. So now I got Queen Kathy, and we're gonna name the queen in here Queen Ellie, after you. I hope you like that. I'm gonna put this back together, and then I'm gonna go in the other hive. You gotta be really strong to pick up one of these hives. Between the wax and the bees in there, they could weigh 60, 70 pounds. Okay, that inspection's done. Now we're going to do the other inspection, so I got to move the camera. Goodbye, Ellie.